Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and it's time to try something new with these custom spreads. This week I am starting custom spreads for the month of August. You can probably hear my printer whirring in the background and my Cricut going because I am getting ready for Barb's custom spread. But Adi, Grizel, and Barb all wanted to do something a little bit new. Adi wanted me to choose a theme for her, and I went with the wrong peace, love, and stickers. I'm super pumped to give this one a try. So we're going to use this theme. Grizel, she asked for an inspirational theme, but she wanted to try a new layout. So I actually chose this layout, kind of a modified dashboard layout. I chose it. It's from Live Love Posh. So we're going to see how this one works as far as decorating it and giving it a try. And then Barb also said I could do what I wanted. She wanted something new with a faith theme, and that is what is printing right over there with printables from Illustrated Faith. So got all my goodies ready. I will link everything that I end up using down below. Otherwise, let's go. All right, so Adi said that I could do whatever I wanted on her classic vertical spread. And don't threaten me with a good time because I will go for it. And in this case, I decided to go with Wrong. I know that Adi really likes Wrong, and so I thought, let's incorporate these really adorable Wrong girls. This is from the Peace, Love, and Stickers book. It is like the retro book. And I actually started the focus on the three girls that I wanted to feature. So in most of Wrong's books, there's like multiple sizes of girls, meaning these are kind of the larger version of the girls, and then they have stickers that look just like this but maybe in like half size. I wanted to go big, even though it's a classic spread, big, make a big impact. So I chose three girls. I'm putting them in three different parts of the page. They talk all the time in like home decor and art, how groups of three or really odd numbers are very pleasing to the eye. So that's what we're going with. And I'm just trying to plan out where they're going to be on the page. And now I'm using my sticker guides to plan where they're going to go. And then we're going to put them down on the page, start getting these girls in their place because they're going to be like the main anchors for the page. And then I will build the functionality around where they're going to be. So the other book I did end up pulling out is Mojo Jojo's, I believe this is the Jewel Tone Boxes book. That's my guess because I wanted some of that yellow tone and I needed a long yellow box and I didn't have one from the Wrong sticker book. So super excited to, oh my gosh, I love the color. Like this, the surprise of the lavender mixed in with the oranges and the green, like that's an unexpected color to me, and so I wanted to bring it out with some washi tape. This is just washi tape from my stash. I pulled it in to the bottom, and I love that pop of purple. You can see oftentimes I'm going to be working back and forth on the spread. So when I have something on the left side, I try to even it out on the right. For instance, that floral piece that's in lavender on the left, I wanted to add a floral on the right. Of course, I'm going to have this big group of florals right here at the top. My poor sticker tore when I was taking it off the sticker guide, which made me super unhappy, but no big deal. I ended up putting some other functional boxes over the top of this to add just a little bit more functionality. So the tear is not a big deal at all. Let's get our last girl on the page. This is our like big 3 points, and then I can work around that. So you got to have functionality. That's a lot of decorative stickers. We got to add some boxes, and there's all kinds of ways to do boxes. I wanted to layer this one. I didn't want those girls with the dangling roller skates. I didn't want that to show, but I'm going to put another big box because a lot of Thursday is covered up with our gorgeous girl striking her pose. So let's put a big box on Thursday so that there's lots of room for Adi to write. And then I'm filling in little boxes here and there where they fit, pulling from Mojo Jojo's book with this kind of brownish red color and then the golden color, and then all the orange stickers will come from Wrong's book. Just a heads up, I do have an affiliate link for Wrong. I believe it still saves you money when you use the link. I no longer have a specific code because she got rid of that on her website, but I think if you shop affiliate links, it helps you save a little bit of money. So check that out down in the description box below. You had to have the disco ball, of course. It was a little hard trying to find a place for the disco ball to belong. And then I ended up having to white out some of the black and white lines that are down the middle of that spine because it looked weird in combination with the ball. So just a heads up. Sometimes I do that. I don't always go like crazy on the whiteout, but I do tend to err on the side of a lot of whiteout because on Patreon spreads because I want them to look really, really great. This is supposed to be an undated spread, so you might have seen me white out at the top. White out those numbers. We'll cover those whiteout marks with something in a minute. And now I just want to add some bullet points. Bullet points to me, or a checklist, that is super functional. You can put appointments there, you can put to-dos there. There's no rule for what you can do with bullet points, and it just gives a lot of functionality to a spread. So when you're able to add them in, I always try to. One of my favorite stickers from this particular sticker book, Peace, Love, and Stickers, is this kind of torn paper looking one. So I wanted to add that on both sides. And then a few happy faces. You'll see them make an appearance at the end. And that's going to be it for this 80s spread. I love that she let me choose. I hope, 80, that you love, love, love this retro spread. And I can't wait to send it off to you. All right, let's see what's next. Next up is going to be Grizel's spread. Now, Grizel currently uses a color block, classic size color block layout for her main planner, but she is wanting to try something new. She wants to experiment with some different layouts before she decides what she wants to do for 2024. I think that is such a fantastic idea. Now is the time to be experimenting before you invest in your planner for 2024. You've gone through most of 2023. You know what works. You know what you want to change. So experiment now to see what's going to work for you. She was interested in trying maybe one of the new Live Love Posh layouts that she releases as inserts. So you can buy like 6 months of this insert and put it into your planner. And so I chose this one. This was a weekly overview. The left side, kind of like a dashboard layout, I would say. And then on the right side, it has the days of the week. There's room to write on each day and then like a little checklist. I thought this is a very interesting layout. I can't wait to see what Grizel thinks of it, if it's functional for her. She is someone that works, she's got kids, she's got a lot going on and a lot to keep track of. And so I know she needs her planner, you know, to be beautiful, but also really functional. So we're going to try this layout for her, and this gave me the opportunity to decorate this layout for the first time. I haven't given it a try yet, and it was fun to kind of try something new. Grizel also left her theme up to me. She just said she was looking for something inspirational this month. And I thought of the Bright Type sticker books from the Happy Planner. The Bright Type came out maybe in 2022, and there is a value pack sticker set, and then there is a large, one of their larger books. I happen to love, love, love this theme. I think it is so pretty. I actually love the whole line. The planners that were with this line were super pretty as well. And there's all these daisies, and I thought we're gonna just do daisies all around the edge. My initial thought was going to be to trim out the insides of this layout and put it on scrapbook paper, which you all have seen me do before. But I decided let's really embrace all of these daisies and just take the time to add them around the edge. It's kind of like making your own scrapbook paper all around the edge. Does it take time to do something like this in your planner? For sure. You might notice I'm taking little bits and pieces. I don't want any part of the stickers to go to waste because this does use a lot of stickers. So I'm trimming it off, replacing it, trimming it off, taking that extra little part. Like, we're just making borders all the way around and working the way around the page. I thought that this particular sticker set had a lot of great inspirational words. It is bright and happy, and I think it's a great kind of transition one as you're getting into the fall. If you're maybe not ready for fall yet, it's okay to not start your fall spreads in September. You're going to start seeing on Instagram and on YouTube everyone doing all the fall things right on September the 1st. And it's okay if you're not ready for fall yet. And a lot of us live in places where it is really hot, and maybe we're, as much as we would love it to be fall, maybe we're not all in the fall feels quite yet. So it's fun to kind of change it up. But the inspirational words and the bright colors I thought would be really good for Grizel coming in to the start of the school year for her kiddos. Okay, so you can see that this was definitely a process. I used my scissors, I used my craft knife, I used all the things until I filled in all the spaces all the way around the page, just trying to make sure there were no empty spots, that I had cleared everything out. I got to trim off these pieces over here. I had forgotten about them. A tip, when you are using your craft knife, go light and just go multiple times. Use a straight edge. I used that metal business card, washi tape cutter card that I made for some of my patrons. I use that. You want a straight edge and you just want to go light several times instead of pressing hard all at once. It really does make a difference and it keeps you from cutting through the page, which is really nice. This particular paper from Live Love Posh, I really like. I think it's a little bit thicker than Happy Planner paper, maybe not quite as thick as paper from Keleva Plan or Wrong Planners, but I think it's going to work really well. All right, I just have to punch the holes that got covered with some stickers here on the spine, and then the rest of it is going to kind of come together pretty easily. The daisies were the main part. I want to pick one big quote to kind of set the tone on the page, and I found this big square in the like super large bright type sticker book. It is be bold, brave, and brilliant. I think that's a wonderful thing to remind yourself of all the time. Let's add a few more daisies around it because why not? I'm seeing what else I might want to use. It's kind of weird. I'm not totally sure how you would decorate the right side of the spread. Get stuff done. That's inspiring, I think. Okay, this one says one happy day. How do you decorate this side of the spread? In my opinion, odds are you're not writing like full length sentences where all of those check marks are. So I think that you could probably put some functional boxes to the right. See where I'm putting that noted box? I think you can write in there, and I still think you'll be able to use the checklist area that is to its immediate left. Do you see what I'm talking about? So like adding boxes that are pushed to the right side of that page still allows you to use the checklist area, because so often I don't need that much room on a checklist. I only have a couple words to fit in there. That was my thought. We're going to add a few titles over here on the left, and then that is going to be it. Grizel, I hope that this spread makes you smile. I hope that it inspires you to have a really productive week and that it kind of brightens your day. And then I cannot wait to hear what you think of this particular layout. I do have a code for Live Love Posh. Check down in the description box below if you're wanting to try some new layouts. There are some fabulous ones over at Live Love Posh and some that I'm giving a try. So go check them out and figure out what you want to do for your 2024 planner. All right, so next up is Barb. And Barb said that I could do whatever I wanted on her big size vertical spread. She just wanted a faith theme. So I actually went onto Illustrated Faith, onto the Print and Pray shop, which is a fabulous place for printables. And I picked up this set called God Supplies. I loved it because it has art supplies. It has a little bit of a back to school feel. I know not everyone like gets all into back to school, especially if you don't have kids in school, but come on, we all love back to school supplies. My idea for this one is I love these big black pieces that are on the printout, and you'll see that in a minute. I wanted art supplies to be kind of falling from the top of the spread. Art supplies and florals. I love this gorgeous set from Tamara. This is just, it's so pretty, you guys. Art supplies and florals kind of falling from the top. We're going to have two big places at the bottom that are going to be huge focal points. Here is one of them. It has Philippians 4:19, and it says, "And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus." Love that. There's a balance that will go over on the right side in just a bit. That's a big black blank one that Barb will be able to write on with a white gel pen. So the sticker paper that I print on is a matte sticker paper. It works with an inkjet printer, but it is a bright white. It has the most buttery soft feel. Yes, you can write over the top of it. And so she'll be able to easily write in these areas. You'll see it here in just a second. So I'm cascading first I did the florals, now we're filling in with a few of the art supplies. Again, cutting them off, just cascading from the top here, and they make a huge impact. These colors, like I'm all about these colors. They're so bright and vibrant, and they kind of scream like end of summer to me. I think they're so, so, so beautiful. To balance all of the bright colors that are in this particular printable set, I wanted to use black. So I pulled out Mojo Jojo's Check It Off. This has a ton of different bullet points and checklists and all the different colors. I'm going with black. I decided to go with square just to be a little bit different. I'm giving Barb a ton of checklists, all down the middle. This is kind of how I set up my typical planner. I like having a checklist here in the middle row of these boxes. I think it's very functional. Like I said earlier, you can use these bullet points however you want. We have a nice balance and nice symmetry going on. And then I'm still working on adding a few of these pieces here and there. I'm going to use black boxes. People tell me all the time, you use so many stickers, how do you actually write on the spread? Well, the black boxes are going to help me. First of all, let's add our little title down here that says God Supplies. We're putting it right here at the bottom. This is that big black piece that I said earlier. Barb can easily come back and write on top of this with a white gel pen, either maybe some focuses or some goals for that particular week. Playing with a few supplies here and there. I love these particular scissors that are like cutting ribbon and it's cascading down, and I think it's so pretty. So we're going to cascade that right up here. It's a little tricky getting it to lay flat when you're working with really big stickers. So getting that all down, trimming that off, and then we're going to add functionality with black boxes galore. There is nothing wrong with layering black boxes over the top of decorative stickers. It actually looks pretty cool because hints of the sticker are coming through the white as a background, and I think that that is really neat. You're still getting the impression of the stickers, you're still getting that overall feel of the page, but now we're just going to add a functionality galore, all the black boxes here at the top, and I'm super excited about this spread. It is maybe one of my favorites. Let me know which one you like the best. I still have to finish this one up. We're going to update the days of the week at the top with Mojo Jojo stickers, add a few more decorative pieces at the bottom, but that is going to wrap up Barb's spread. So which one did you like best? Barb's faith theme spread, Grizel's bright inspirational spread, or 80s retro wrong spread? Let me know down in the comments below. I have linked everything that I used down in the description box, including some codes. So check those out. If you're going to shop Wrong or Live Love Posh, be sure to use those affiliate links to help you save a little bit of money. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. It's the most fun, quirky community out there. If you are looking for a place to share your creativity, to have people cheer you on, Patreon is the place to be. You can find a link to start your 7-day free trial down in the description box below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.